Hey, what is up guys, Oblivious here, and today we are going to be doing another Infinite Warfare video. Today is going to be one of the most debated topics, and oh wait, real quick, watch this. I throw the ball at this guy and then turn on that kid. Great way to play defender, but today we're going to be talking about the NV4 versus the Kbar in Infinite Warfare. Very debatably the two best weapons. I don't really think it's debatable. I mean, like, if you watch any competitive Call of Duty or like GBs or anything like that, every single player either uses this gun. They either use the Kbar, the NV4, or the ERAD. The ERAD's an SMG, and it's really like one of the only apparently viable SMGs, which I really don't believe. I actually think the RPR Evo and the HVR are actually really, really good. I know the RPR Evo gets used like sometimes in competitive, but I never see the HVR. But I actually like the HVR. I think it's still like my favorite weapon, like my favorite SMG. Gameplay, real quick, is me playing on. I don't remember what this map's called, but it's like that close range. It's like sub base or something like I don't really know what it's called. But I'm using the Kbar, and I go on a 21 gun streak and a 23 kill streak because I believe I get 2 kills with a bombardment, and I actually get like 2 sets of wardens and bombardments and stuff like that, and I don't think my warden gets a single kill because this is like an inside map. I know it usually can shoot through the ceiling, but I don't know, it couldn't today in this gameplay for some reason. But this gameplay is obviously with the Kbar, and I'm pretty sure I did a best class up like a long time ago, so I'm not gonna like do one again, but I'm pretty sure I'm using like stock, grip. I use a ELO sight, and I don't remember the other thing I used. I'm not really sure if I use anything else. But yeah, this gun's amazing. So the difference between NV4 and the Kbar, a Kbar shoots a lot faster, and kind of can actually fill the role of like there not being a really, really good SMG in this game. And yeah, obviously, like even at close range, it outguns like a lot of like SMGs and stuff like that. Mostly, like it could probably outgun most of them except for the ERAD, and it has a really good hip spray also. The NV4 is more of your like classic like M4A1 and all the previous CODs, where it's just the most like a super consistent, like really, really low recoil weapon. Like if you're like a more of a slow player, like definitely the NV4 is your weapon to use. And like if you're more of like a fucking like rush heavy, like always in the spawn, and if you're not going to be using like an ERAD or something like that, definitely use the Kbar. Kbar's probably, I think the Kbar is the best gun in the game just because the fact it has, like, it can also do long range and close range, where the NV4 can do long range way better than the Kbar, but it actually just can't do any short range basically at all because it doesn't shoot. I don't think it shoots fast enough, and the hip fire is not good enough. Don't get me wrong, I use both. I really do think both weapons are extremely good, and like different days I kind of feel different ways about the gun. Like some days I can't handle the Kbar at long range as good as I can other days, because like I feel like the Kbar is very weird. Like it feels like the recoil is like changes sometimes. Like sometimes I'm really good with it and it literally has 0 recoil like when I'm shooting at a range, and then sometimes it's a lot. It feels like it switches around a lot, which is like obviously I guess doesn't happen, but like I can believe it happens if I want to. But the NV4 literally just has no recoil. If you just use like you don't even need a foregrip for it, but if you use like a foregrip and like an ELO or like a foregrip, even like the iron sights aren't even that bad. You'll just like, you don't really, yeah, I mean you can basically get a bunch of kills just like from long range because it's very, very easy to use. But overall I would say Kbar would be like, if you're just getting this game or like you haven't found your favorite weapon yet, I just recommend Kbar. Just like go back to my channel, find like the Kbar class setup, or just look up the Kbar class setup on YouTube and just try to use that, because I really do think it's like by far the best weapon in the game. Yeah, because it has both capabilities of short and close range, where the NV4 really only has the long range. But yes, it is a better long range. And in this gameplay, I actually just realized my secondary weapon is an NV4, and there I die, but I do go on another life, so I'll extend this this gameplay a little bit. But comment below which you actually use more. I would say the split I use is like a 70-30, favoring the Kbar. Like I use this Kbar 70% of the time, and then the ERAD 30% of the time. Not the ERAD, the NV4 30% of the time. It might be closer to like 70, no, like I would say like 67, 33. Yeah, something like that. And then that's only like when I use ARs, obviously, because I use the ERAD a very little bit. Like I probably use it like 10. I would say like I use the ERAD like 10% of the time, and then I use the NV4 like 30% of the time, and then I would use the Kbar like 60% of the time. I almost fucked up math there towards the end, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I think Kbar is the best weapon in the game. Like, not by far, because I think the NV4 is a very, very close second. Both extremely viable weapons, both used in competitive Call of Duty. But that is going to be it for today. Also, I got a new mic. I don't know, obviously you guys can hear it, like that I'm going to be way closer, and the quality should be like, if not better, like the same as it was before. So have a good day, guys. Please subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed. I love your faces. I love you. Goodbye.